Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. So today we're the last episode of my Gothic journal. In this episode you'll see me doing all the little finishing off bits of, tags, lacy edges, the pockets in here, the little danglies down here, and adding my my cards here and little pocket tags. So yeah, last episode. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed it and hope you'll enjoy the last episode as well. Okay, so I'm just ready now to sew my signatures into my cover. But before I do that, I need to make sure that I've put all the interesting things in that I want to put in. So I've got some paper doilies. Now normally in my sort of more vintage style junk journals, I would coffee dye them, but I'm leaving them white in this, and they're actually really nice white ones, these. So I thought I'd just put one in there. That's got something. I need tags for this, so I'm going to make some little tags there, and for here, although they can have other things tucked in them. I thought I'd make a few tags. Popped that tag in there that I previously made, and one on there and on there. Could do some corner pockets, but they can be added afterwards. Again, I need some little tags on these. Might make another vellum bag actually, because I don't think I've got one on this. So basically I've got these cheapest chips. I think I bought them in Boyes, I think, possibly. So I just folded it in half. Just adds interest. I may well colour it later at some point, but that can be done when it's in there. And I have turned them into pockets in the other junk journal as well. Shove that on there. Need some more little ones there. That looks nice there. That looks quite nice there. Oh, that was to remind me to put that back in there after I'd made it. Yeah, liking that there. Oh, I did do another vellum pocket. Thought I had. Might move one of them to the other. So I need to make some, and there's the other end of that. So I need to make some little tags, and I thought about having some other little half pockets in some of these that would look good. I've got two of these tags left over, which I thought would go. I'll probably make pockets on the inside and the back pocket, so on the back cover rather, so sort of saving those for there. So I've pulled out some things that I might do for some little, so often you put book pages in, but I don't think they go in there. So I've got some of this left over. This is basically it. So I thought that that could simply be folded in half and sewn in, to give a little bit of interest in a page. And I thought the same with this. I thought if I cut this in half and maybe emboss, and that would be a nice little vellum page. I've got some of these which I think will be pockets or flip outs later. I did think about making some interesting, some envelopes with this, or maybe just make it like two open-ended pocket bit with these. So I've got lots of choices to make for sort of just finishing it off. And then I've got this black lace, which I thought might look nice sewn on the edges of the paper. I've never done that before, but I think for a Gothic journal, black lace is like essential. So that's what I'm looking at, and I'm looking at, I could sew them on the edge of a pocket as well, particularly inside the front and back cover. But got this from a charity shop, got a nice flat bit for sewing. So like for a novice like myself, that'll be good. That will look lush, won't it? So I think we're going to do a bit of that. They will look really, really scrummy on the edge. Maybe not every page, but absolutely these ones that have got this sort of pattern on, I think they will look lovely. And maybe across my belly band might look nice. So that is where I'm thinking. That is, well, that one's already got something along the edge, but that is the sort of thing that would just finish the page off really nicely. And as I say, afterwards I might stick in some corner pockets, depending on how I fill them. Might sort of dictate what I'm thinking of doing. Okay, so where's that little bit of vellum that I folded over, ready to go in? There. So it's just a matter of flicking through and thinking where that might go. So that might go nicely there. Leaves a little bit of interest. Coming through there. Yep, liking that. So we'll call that done. And then I'm thinking of doing a bit of a vellum sheet. I think I might put it in that one. So I'll cut this in half, and I'm going to make a little pocket thing. Should I do a little pocket thing instead? I'm thinking of doing there. It needs to be a different sheet. No, I'm not really liking any of them. Not really talking to me. And that one will be really small. So we'll do a nice big sheet of vellum. Just literally going to cut this in half. This is A4, extra thick vellum. Fold it in half. And I could do some stamping and heat embossing on there, which was a thought. That might be quite nice. I'm thinking I could do maybe that. Some leaves. I stamped it and heat embossed it a bit. Might be quite nice, just going up the edge. Not sure how it would look on the other side. That's the only thing. We'd have to experiment. So I might experiment with that. It's actually quite thick. It might hold a bit of black lace. Just wanted some interest. So I'm going to go through and sew some lace down some of the pockets, and I need to make some little tags to go in there as well. And I'm thinking I'm just going to do some simple 2-inch tags using my tag topper punches, and I might do them and stick some DSP on one side just to make them look pretty. I've also got, which I keep forgetting about, I've also got some of these journaling cards. Some of those might look nice in there. So my filling in, I've got some little of these, the Memories and More cards, like Project Life. So I thought they would just look quite good clipped in there. Don't like that. Needs to be a different colour. But it will do for now, for showing me where it's going. This I thought was quite good. The way it was, I thought those colours went quite nicely. I'll probably ink round the edges. There's room there for a great big tag, which I might make some big tags afterwards. That needs backing. I've got some paper here to back with that, and then on the other side I'm going to create a pocket here. I just used a 1-inch punch there. I'm going to glue around 3 sides and probably do some inking and put that in there. That is going to have some DSP stuck on the back. That's going to have some inking and some DSP on the back. I'm just going to ink round that. That's quite nice as it is. In this one, those are going to get stuck together. I'm going to stick that on the back that I cut out, so it's like a hidden secret pocket, but I will ink round it, and I'm going to use my Pretty Peacock blend and colour that. Got my little vellum there. This, I'm going to just cover that little edge bit, do a little bit of inking, and then that will be nice in there. That I thought was pretty good on its own, but I might just ink some around it just to emphasize. And then this one, it's got, I'm just going to put the Pretty Peacock on the back there to make that nice. Might even stick a bit of lace on it, so I'll probably put some lace down the page. So I'm going to, in time lapse, get those all decorated, and then we'll be ready to sew lace on the pocket, on the pages, on these page edges. I think a bit of lace will look super. Okay, so I've attached the lace, sewn it on, first time I've done that, sewn on lace. So, and I think they looks good in the places that I have put it. So I kind of put it on the front and the back covers, and then chose a piece, I love it there, where I thought it would look good. I like it like that. I'll probably add things to make those sort of match a bit better, but liking how it feels. I've had a decision about those. I do like that there with the spiders. And that, I'm quite happy. I will, of course, embellish this a bit more as I go through and add things. There will be pockets on there. But what I thought I'd do here is just simply punch using this daisy border punch, which I've had for a very long time in my stash. So I think that finishes it off nicely, especially when it's got a bit of lace there. So ready now to make my holes and stitch this to the cover. So I've got my curvy dies. I think I'm going to go for this one because it's more ornate, more sort of gothic. It kind of goes with the lacy feel. And I want my pocket to come down that way. The die won't go all the way across, but it's okay if I do it like that. We're going to have a straighter piece there, and then it's going to come down, and I think that will be absolutely fine. So I'm going to cut that one out like so, and then on the back piece it will be a little bit morphed, unless I choose to have it going that way. But I think it looks more natural that the pocket's coming inwards, so we'll have it coming off there. And we have to have it that way because it cuts at the top here, and if I turned it around that way, you wouldn't have the edge. It would be lost. So unless I cut it like that. That's exactly what you're getting. Right, so I'm going to get them cut out, and then we'll just stick them in. Maybe decorate a little bit. So I cut that out and I coloured it so that we can just stick that in there. So I'm just going to use my Tombow, a little bead. Left it with the lid off. Is it going to be all right? Are you going to play? Are you going to play with me? No. Might have blocked up a little bit. Better. Stick this down to the edge. I think that works really well with it all being the same paper, But having these two sheets coloured. Love the edge. And love a little tag in there. I will, of course, possibly stuff other things in there, but for now, that's that. And then the back, I'm going to keep that as black and white because the fact that it's a different paper, but blending, matching, I think works. And obviously more embellishments will be added as I fill it. But I think that's really it. Oh, and I might put some charms on here. I found some little embellishments. I thought I could hang. So that's that. I might put something on these tags. I did this before on something, so I'm going to cut this. Poke this through, which is why I didn't cut this edge. Like that, so then we'll cut this one down in the opposite diagonal. And then this just gonna not gonna bow. I think these two ribbons go really well together. I did quite a few Halloween projects when I used these two ribbons together. Alright, I double bow it, double knot it, so that it's nice and secure. Like that. So cut that there. Cut that right there. There we go. So that's me. And I'll do exactly the same on the other side, but I might do that off camera. So then we've got these, and I got some charms. I was looking through and I was thinking, what charms have we got? Oh, I'm not going to stick, this is going to get stuck down, but I'm not sticking it down yet because I don't quite know where I want it to go. It will depend. So I've got these leaves and daisies, and I thought they might look quite nice hanging on here. So let's trim that a bit. There we go. So I need to just knot it down. There we are, that's the danglies down there. Note to self, maybe need a little bit longer if I want danglies, because some of them are a bit short. But I think that works quite well. So I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me. Well, that one will go down a little bit. And yeah, I hope you have a little go at making your own journal. I know that a few people have said they're definitely gonna give it a go. My sister's got this paper already, so yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed making it, and I shall be putting some things in there for 2021. Yeah, I've been doing a December daily, so I've got used to sort of doing bits of journaling and that now, and I've enjoyed it. So yeah, I think I might maybe not a daily, maybe a weekly, sort of a look back on the week would be quite nice. So yeah, I am currently working on a vintage journal using a digital kit for the first time, so I'll be ready to bring you a flick through of that quite soon. So and then I'll probably do some videos on some of the different elements that I've done throughout it as well. So do have a look on my playlist if you have missed any of the episodes. They should all be on there. And yeah, check out my other junk journal playlist if you're liking what you see. And also I do other crafting as well. If you've just come to me because you've seen my junk journals, I do cards and 3D projects and all sorts as well. So do like and subscribe, do share, and yeah, come back and see me again. Okay, bye for now. Oh, all the details, I always forget this bit, on my blog, and links to the shop if you wish to purchase any of these items. Okay,